Your money checks in, it doesn't check out.
We have to know this, my friends. You know this. Sometimes you catch George unprepared. He says unusual things. Like the first day they said, Mr. Bush, what are we going to do? He said, well, we're going to go after these folks and conduct a crusade. And everybody in the room went, ooh. Ixnay on Ukraine say. All throughout the Middle East, Allah Faglan! Shalom Akhalafilal! Hide the women and children in the number 0, they're coming! And you can't bomb the Afghanis back to the Stone Age because they'll go, upgrade, fuck. Now, today's bombing raid has enlarged the hole from yesterday's bombing raid. We have moved rubble from here to here. Goat in the upper right-hand corner, possible member of the Taliban or concubine, we are not sure. We did fire the $100 million cruise missile up its ass, and we're successful. Operation Extreme Redundancy is carrying on. Now, then we started to drop bombs. Food, bombs. And here's the fun part. Some of the bombs were little yellow bombs, and the food packages were little yellow packages. So now you're playing Survivor, the real game. It's like, okay, Bob, I was here yesterday. I'm going to go for this one today. And what was in those packages? Pop-Tarts, peanut butter, and all you need is a honey-baked ham, and you got a redneck Christmas. But who dropped the honey-baked ham on the Muslim pipeline? Shh, idiot. Nah. Why are we dropping Pop-Tarts and peanut butter on Afghanistan? Number 1, tastes a shitload better than dirt. Yes. Number 2, and more importantly, very difficult to have a call to jihad with a mouthful of peanut butter. Secondly, or thirdly, for those keeping track, Afghanistan is a hashish smoking culture. And anyone who's ever been a friend of the hookah will go, Pop-Tarts. Yes! Got milk? Because what are we trying to do? We're trying to win hearts and minds. How do we do that? Do we build a big amusement park called Muslim Mountain with Gaddafi Duck? No. Do we have a wet burqa contest? No. Do we play Cat Stevens records all day? Fuck off. I'm being followed by a moolah shadow. Fuck no. Drop Martha Stewart tapes? No. Do we have a children's show called Saudi Duty? No. What we must do is go the Greek way, the Liz Estrada way. You gotta get a sister, you know what I'm saying? And you gotta get a sister from Brooklyn. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Uh-huh, girl, you know what I'm saying? One of those bitches you see on Jerry Springer going, mm-mm-mm. Drop her ass in Kabul and she'll go, girl, you don't have to dress like a motherfucking beekeeper. Forget that. Mm-mm. You don't have to be Casper's bitch. Forget all that. Take off that hefty bag, girl. Mm-mm. And if he picks up a rock because you're talking to another man, you pick up a bigger rock and say, Shiat has hit the fan, motherfucker. Mm-mm. He tries to cut off your clitoris, make you a Barbie doll, you grab a knife and say, Lorena Bobbitt time. Don't make me go Cobra. I will go Oprah on your ass. Don't make me. Because what are we dealing with? We're dealing with fundamentalists. The Amish are fundamentalists, but they don't try and hijack a carriage at needlepoint. Now. And if you're ever in Amish country and see a man with his arm buried in a horse's ass, that's a mechanic. Remember that. Well, who are we looking for? We are looking for Osama bin Laden, one of 52 children. Even Freud would say he has issues. What does he look like without the beard? Howard Stern, Barbra Streisand? I don't know. I don't care. I know this. He is a 6'5" Arab on dialysis. Why is that so fucking hard to find? It's like, oh, look for somebody attached to the luggage. Try this. I also know one thing. When you see the tapes of him, you see a psychopath very calmly talking about horrible things and went, wait a minute, we have some of our own. Theodore Kaczynski sitting around with nothing to do. Ted's played a beautiful mind the home game. You give Ted a mailing list and some tools? You say, Ted, these people have been bad. He goes, are they bad? Oh, very bad. I just want a few things. Oh, I know you do. Here you go. Or maybe we get Charles Manson, great organizer, incredible with chicks, but no, you can't use him. Because Chucky all the time comes up for parole and he's gouged a swastika in his forehead. I'm better in many ways, yeah. Charles, what would you do if you got out? I'd kill everybody! Whoopsie! Because what are we dealing with? One of the fundamental things is in a jihad. That sounds like a country western term, like jihad! But if in a jihad you kill an infidel, which I am sad to say is all of us, and you yourself die, you go to heaven and you are greeted by 71 dark-haired virgins. Now, anyone who's ever been with one virgin's going, I don't know. For my talent portion, no. And recently, there was an article in the New York Times that Quran scholars said the actual translation is not 71 dark-haired virgins, but 71 crystal-clear raisins. Slight difference in interpretation, really? That's very strange. It's like finding out thou shalt not kill is thou shalt not wear a kilt. And the Scottish are going, fuck off! No! And imagine some guy who blows himself up, goes to the gates of heaven saying, where are my bitches? Here are your raisins. Or 71 Virgils going, you got a pretty man. Or one day we get Osama bin Laden, he goes to the gates of heaven. There's George Washington waiting, going, how dare you defile that which we created, and starts wailing on his ass. 70 other members of the Continental Congress come down and start kicking the shit out of him. And then he's going, what is this with the virgins? 71 Virginians, you asshole. Get it, son of it! I must talk to Jesus Christ! Where is Jesus Christ? And St. Peter goes, hey, Jesus, did you call a cab? Come here. Aha! Yes! I heard it! Finally, the PC. We crossed the politically correct line. It was okay to beat the shit out of him, but don't do the ethnic joke. How Buddhist of you. Yes. Remember when they destroyed the two Buddhas? What would Buddha do? Nothing. What does the Buddhist terrorist do? Goes in the middle of the street, takes the gas, self-barbecue. People killing each other in the name of God are going, the fuck are you doing? Making you deal with your shit. Because I don't understand the whole fundamentalist thing. You see, I'm an Episcopal, that's Catholic light. It's kind of like same religion, half the guilt. It's frightening. You know, Catholics have confession, Episcopals have Thanksgiving, your dad has a couple of gin and tonics. I never loved your mother, you know that, don't you? No, I didn't, Dad, and she's right there. Tell her again. Because you have to realize, Episcopal is basically Church of England, which was Henry VIII breaking away from the Catholic Church, going, I'm the fucking Pope now, ha ha ha. He broke away, and then people broke away from that church. They were Calvinists. They found him to be too loose. And then they were the people who broke away from the Calvinists. They were the Puritans, our ancestors. People so uptight, the English kicked them out. How fucking anal do you have to be for the English to go, get the fuck out? No, take your pimp shoes and go. And they land here in America going, hello. We bring you guilt, syphilis, and alcohol. I hope you don't mind. Here, Chief, try this. And once you've drunk it, just keep moving till your feathers float. There you go. And the Indians go, oh, but we have a gift for you. For us, it's a sacred herb. But for you, it'll be an addictive carcinogen. I hope you enjoy it.
Tobacco is a lot of fun. And a good cash crop in the end.
Hey, 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 7. Hey, welcome to Custer's, a casino that cares. This is my wife, sits with a full house. It is now time for the white man to get drunk, and we will get back the land you took from us. Thank you. And here's the thing. All those people, the Puritans, they stayed here, and then their groups broke away from them. And then you get the people that really become severe, and the people who knock on your door at 6:30 in the morning on Sunday going, have you found Jesus? And you just want to come to the door nude and go, no, help me look for him. Come on. Yeah.